The easiest way to do this one is okay, the slope is -2, okay, which is the same thing as -2 over 1, okay, which means, remember what I told you the other day, is that when we have a slope, -2 is the same thing as -2 over 1 because it's change in y over change in x, okay? That means if I know a point to start at a line, I go down 2 and over 1, because remember, a negative slope looks like that. So I start at a point I know is on the line, the y-intercept 2. That's the y-intercept right there, 2. And from there, I do down 2 over 1 and now plot that point. So down 2 over 1, plot that point. And it will draw the line, which I'll show you right now. So you grab this line function here, you plot 2, your y-intercept 2, and then you go down 2 over 1. You're only supposed to plot 2 points, okay? All right? So again, just like the what we discussed the other day, this is a positive slope, right? Because it's going this way. So identify a point on the line right there, and identify another point I know is on the line right there. And how did I get from there to there? I went up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I went up 5, and I went over 3 to get to 2 points that I know are on that line, right? So the slope is 5/3. So again, the slope is 2, so that means I go up 2 and over 1 from any point that I know is on there. Start with the y-intercept right here, it's 2, okay? And then I go up 2, 1, 2, over 1. And there's my line. Okay, this one's a little trickier. The formula for a slope, when you have 2 points, is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And basically, this would be point 1, okay? 5 is the x, the distance. I mean the time. 5 is the time. At 5 seconds, he's 1820 meters from her. And at 9 seconds, he's x2 is 1596 meters from her, okay? So you take y2, and then, so this would be x1 and y1, and this would be x2 and y2, okay? So take y2 minus y1, 1596 minus 1820, 1596 minus 1820, divided by 9 minus 5, which is 4. Okay, 1596 minus 1820 is negative 224. 9 minus 5 is 4, and negative 224 divided by 4 is negative 56. Now, the slope is negative 56, but they did not ask you if it's positive or negative. They just said, what is the average rate? So the average rate is 56 meters per second, but it's getting closer and closer. That's why it's negative. Okay, the slope is negative. All right, I'll pause and explain the rest in a second. Like I said, this is probably the hardest problem in the entire chapter. So the second thing is that every 12 seconds, well, if it's 56 meters per second, just multiply 56 times 12, and you get 672. Okay, that's pretty easy. All right, the last one is, again, this tricky part. The equation of a line is y equals mx plus b, right? Right here, y equals mx plus b. So I know the slope, which is negative 56. What I don't know is the y-intercept, which is b. How far away was Superman at the very beginning? I need to know that, okay? Well, I could rearrange it and say b equals y minus mx because I'm solving for b. Pick any of the x and y values. I'm going to just pick 5 for x, 1820 for y. I could have picked 9 for x and 1596 for y and got the same exact answer. So pick either one. You get the same exact answer. So your y value goes 1820 minus negative 56. It's minus negative 56. And your x value is 5. Okay? All right? So it'd be 1820 plus, minus a negative is plus, and 56 times 5 is 280. And 1820 plus 280 is 2100. So 2100 is your y-intercept. So your equation, so that's how far Superman was when it originally started. So your equation then, we know the slope, negative 56. We know the y-intercept, 2100, is y equals negative 56x plus 2100. And then now all we do, we could solve for any seconds, okay? We could solve for any seconds and say, okay, in this case, they're asking for 21. So y equals negative 56 times 21 plus 2100. Negative 56 times 21 is negative 1176 plus 2100. So after 21 seconds, he is 924 meters from Lois.